I finally got the chance to meet New York Times bestselling author James Clear giving a keynote speech about his book Atomic Habits, one of the best personal development books ever written. I wanted to share with you guys 6 things that I learned from his book that had a major influence on me that I thought would really help you. The first thing is, it's not about systems, it's about goals. One of the quotes he gives in the book and in the keynote speech that I listened to is that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you actually fall to the level of your systems. What does that mean? Well, he asked people in the crowd, what type of income do you want to make? Give me an income goal. Someone said, 100,000. He said, okay, great. How long did it take you to come up with that goal? Maybe 2 seconds? He said, it's not about the goals, it's about the processes you put behind the goal. So here's an example. For me, I was banging my head against the wall many times trying to eat healthy and meal prep. And my process was I would cook all my meals, I would buy all the groceries, and it took about 4 to 6 hours to do that, plus some other chores on a weekend. Well, I started to look at my process. I'm like, what is wrong? Because I'm not doing this consistently and my process sucks. So I asked myself, how can I delegate this? How can I outsource this? I found a meal prep company, I found a grocery delivery company, and my process since then has gotten 1,000% more efficient. So it's about your process, it's not about your goals. Number 2, establish first and improve later. This is what he said, a habit must be established before it can be improved. So don't try to go to the gym every day for an hour a day. That's not a sustainable habit if you're someone who's never gone to the gym. He said, rather, build the habit of going to the gym every day, build the habit of working out every day by starting really small. So instead of saying I'm gonna go to the gym for an hour, say I'm gonna go for 10 minutes. Go there, do something you enjoy. Maybe go in the sauna, maybe go on the treadmill for 10 minutes. Build the habit, and then the following next week or in 2 weeks, add a little bit to it, then add some weightlifting, then add some more in-depth cardio. But establish the habit, then improve it. Okay, the third thing I learned, the 2-minute rule, one of the greatest hacks. He says it's not about focusing on the entire habit, right? Like if you want to write for an hour a day, that's a stressful habit to even think about or focus on, right? That takes a lot of mental energy and discipline. He said, rather, focus on the 2-minute habit that gets you into doing that activity. So if you want to write for an hour a day, what is that 2-minute habit? Maybe it's just taking your books out of your backpack, laying it out, your laptop, getting your coffee. That habit of getting your space ready could be the habit that launches you into the behavior. So focus on the first 2 minutes. If you're a runner, focus on getting your shoes on. Focus on getting your workout clothes on and changing from your work clothes to your workout clothes. That could be the linchpin that launches you into the habit. Okay, number 4, track your habits. I love this quote. Tracking gives you feedback and perspective to the visual progress of the long-term rewards that you'll receive or that you're waiting for. So if you're trying to build habits, the rewards might be way further out. For example, I just recently completed a 75 hard fitness challenge, and I was doing habits every single day, but the rewards didn't come in until 30 or 60 days. But I'm on the app, the 75 hard app, and I'm tracking every day, and it's showing that I'm making some progress. Even though I couldn't see it in my body for 30 to 60 days, I could see that I was making progress on the app. And that's what your brain needs to give you that energy, that motivation to keep going. Number 5, make it easy. So whatever habit you're gonna pick, if it's super challenging to get into, it's not gonna be a fun habit, right? Like if you wanna get in the habit of going to the gym and your gym is 30 minutes away from your house, the chances of you keeping consistent with that is really unlikely. So make it easy. For example, if you wanna do breathing exercises every day, find a place in your house that you'll be quiet, undisturbed, but most importantly, you can relax. And if you find a place that you can relax in, then you're likely to have that place be easy and enjoyable to get into. It's gonna be more easy to be consistent in that habit. The last tip of the 6 is find a tribe already doing what you want. So this is the quote he said. He said, "The expectations of my peers influences how I act." Now, we've all heard that saying, you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around. Absolutely, but let's look at it another way. When your peers have an expectation up here of the level of behavior you're supposed to have, you're much more likely to practice that self-discipline. So for example, If my peers, if I'm running with 4 or 5 of my friends and they're all really experienced runners, the expectation is that I'm supposed to keep up with them. So what is that gonna do? It's gonna create different behaviors from me. I'm gonna work harder, I'm gonna be more consistent, and I'm gonna go faster. So hang around people who are already where you're at. When I wanted to level up my real estate business here in Orange County, California, I had to start hanging around people who were selling more homes, who were making more money, and who were giving better customer service. They cared about clients more than the competition, and they sold more homes. So what did I learn from that? When I started hanging around them, the conversations were all about giving value. They were all about adding to my customers, doing more events for them, giving them more generosity in my service. And they held me to a higher standard, which caused me to deliver a better behavior. So these are 6 behaviors I learned from James Clear that really help to build more habits in your personal life. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to this channel. If you're watching, go ahead and click subscribe. Would love to add you to the channel. And comment below, what is one thing you've learned that helps you to build better habits? Hope you enjoyed this video.